Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Vinci. I'm going to be doing a reading for you today. If you are new, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you feel like it. And we shall start and get the general energy. All my readings here on my channel are done for the highest good of all. So the highest intention, the goodest intention, if that's a word. Goodest. All right, let's see what we got today. Hope everyone's having a good day today. That was like half the deck. All right, the same card flipped out that I just saw. So we have the Seven of Swords, which really is giving me almost like deception, tactics, and strategy. That is what it is. It does seem like there is some sort of strategy happening at the moment, some sort of tactic. So we have the Four of Cups and we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Four of Cups is giving me this interesting feeling of there is going to be an offer of something. Someone is going to offer you something. There is a lot of pondering going on at the moment of career, finances. Let's see what else is going to come out and see what else we can get from this. All right, we've got these cards and this card wanted to come out, so let's grab those ones. With the Hierophant, Justice, and the World. Whoa, okay, whoa. Very interesting. Okay, so we have ethics and morality and things like that, and we have Justice, which is giving me like the sense of just like power and balance and justice. Being very strong. And then the World is also almost giving me like being stuck in a bubble, but like being in the bubble of like the world. I don't even know what that means, but it's like a bubble. There's like a bubble. And I feel like there is a strategy or a tactic going on that is really like you're really trying to get out into the world. This is what I'm getting from this. But I feel like there is a situation where you feel a little bit taken back, like there are offers, but like you feel a little bit taken back because you have like these values. And I feel like going out kind of sometimes can make you feel bad or like, you know, like less than because you see things that you may not want to see or, you know, like I really think that there needs to be this strategy or a tactic or some sort of like thing that's going on. But I also get like deception from this card. It's like I feel like the world is deceiving you, and I feel like it's not as bad as what you think it actually is going to be if you went out into the world. There is like this thing of like maybe you're not good enough for what you're doing at the moment, like your career, things like that. Wow, okay. So we have the Page of Cups, which is giving me happy surprise. You know, like there is this vibe that's going to happen. And then there are two other cards that are down here, which is the Tower and Wheel of Fortune. So it really goes to show that like some sort of belief system today is going to be falling, and it is going to be, the universe is going to be giving you this new opportunity to spin the wheel, as I say, and really move forward in this new direction. So there is like this strategy, but I feel like there is this deception from, I don't know. I'm getting like media or just like it's weird. I'm just getting like this. Oh, I can't talk. It's like jittery. There's a deception that's going on, but I feel like it's not anything bad. I just think it's like the world is deceiving you, you know. But like you're gonna find justice, and there's gonna be this happy surprise. You're gonna like realize something, and then it's going to cause this moment. The tower's gonna fall, and you're gonna be like, oh, and then you're gonna spin the wheel, and things are going to start looking up. And this offer of like someone wanting to take you out or do something with you or go out into the world or like those kind of things, I feel like those things are going to lift and you're going to be more so wanting to like be social and go do things. So that's really beautiful. I also just want to mention today's the 8th day. I did that reading that was like in 9 days you'll rise again like the phoenix. Wow, I just literally said that right when I saw 444 on my timer. So that has to be significant. That's interesting. So it's really interesting. It just goes to show that I feel like this is the situation. I feel like today something's going to happen and it's really going to change your mind on something. And it's going to, like, provide this situation where tomorrow, that's what I'm getting. Tomorrow's just going to be like a day. I'm predicting it. I don't do predictions, but I'm predicting tomorrow's going to be a wonderful, majestic day. We have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, it's very much direct forward, like direct going to happen. It's very powerful, very stern, very blunt energy. It's going to happen. That's what I get from that card in this reading. All right. Is there any other messages here that wants to come out for this part? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely giving me this way stronger energy. The Knight of Pentacles, very almost like balanced emotions, very going with the flow, like you're on a journey and you're really just ready, and you're this just this like person that's ready for anything. That's what I get from that card. All right, so let's clarify something. Let's clarify like the situation of the happy surprise, because I don't really know what's going to happen there, because it happens before the tower, and I feel like that's kind of interesting, because like what's going to happen to cause the tower, but like maybe this happy surprise is actually going to be the thing that like changes something. You're going to be like, what? Okay, so let's get clarification of the Page of Cups. Also, if you want to clarify the person or the thing that's coming in that's been offered, the other two things, I think they've like got something to do with each other. So we got the Knight of Wands. Whoa, what are you? Hello, Camel. Hello, Pyramids. Ooh, like spirit animal on his arm, and he's holding like a flame. I really feel like this is like the journey. It's like it's very interesting. It's like the journey is happening, but like you're so close, and you're like, it's just it's a really cool card. It's just a really strong feeling of knowing like where the direction's going, where the light is, and you're like heading towards it. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, and I feel like this is where you're heading. This is the direction where you're heading. This is where the light is. You know where it is. The Ten of Pentacles. So happy surprises. It seems like, yeah, it just seems like there is going to be this connection. Obviously, this person that's wanting to do this seems like someone that's like close to you. The Two of Pentacles, which is bringing me a sense of balance. That's just really balancing. This card's always just, yeah, really get that from that. Like, I feel like there's just this sense of balance happening. We've got the King of Pentacles. It's like a brand new you. The brand new you. It's very interesting. It's like there's an old you that was like in an energy of lack or need, but this need has gone, and you are now comfortable, and you seem like you're in this energy where you don't lack or have a need for anything anymore, because you've like had this realization that you are abundant in every way, even when you have nothing, because you've realized also that like, aloneness is like one of those things that kind of isn't real, because you're not alone even when you are in solitude. So that card's really powerful. That's what I'm getting from that card. There's a little like gnome dude, and there's like a cobweb attached to the gnome dude, and the gnome dude's like looking kind of frustrated, and he's trying to like sprinkle seeds on the ground to like grow something. So he's like a need. And then the king is sitting there with like that big majestic crown, and like in that big throne, and he's just very basic, like very humble, not flashy or anything. And he's holding a pentacle, which is attached to the gnome, which was very interesting. And what I get from that is that there's been like this metamorphosis from a lack and need to a sense of abundance. Wow. All right. Are there any other messages that we need from the from this. All right. Let us see, eh? The King of Swords. So there is a balancing act happening between all of the very strong energies. The King of Swords has been very, very in tune with your intuition, and this gives you extreme strength and power within yourself. It's very spiritually connected, this card. That's what I'm getting. Spirit guides are in the card, so I always see these cards and I feel like there is a spirit guide helping you, because the spirit guide is it's got this little stand and it's got like this little mini book on it, and the spirit's like flicking through the book, and the king's sitting there with a sword, and I feel like that's kind of what this represents today, is that you have spirit guides helping you at every step. And it also helps you obtain this balance because you have helpers and you're not like afraid to ask, and you're very grateful. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so the Ten of Wands is definitely giving me that vibe of like there was pain and like the light is coming through. You know, like the light is definitely shining through the darkness. So that's that one. We have the Death. Oh my God, Metamorphosis. We have like that brand new beginning. You know, like a butterfly in the cocoon, or like the caterpillar into the butterfly. It's really beautiful. And we have the Ace of Wands, which is the beginning of abundance. The Magician, manifestation. The Chariot. Oh, wow. This one's very much bringing the two sides together. The Chariot always gives me duality, right? Like bringing the masculine and the feminine together and being super balanced. And then the Eight of Chalices, which is very interesting. Eight of Chalices gives me compassion, control, being very willing to do things that maybe you haven't done before. This also gives me a vibe of like, yeah, just compassion, very compassionate. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lady and she is comforting like a child that is sleeping by a campfire under the moon. So I just get really compassionate, you know, caring energy from that. So this is really beautiful, this reading. If you're resonating, please let me know and leave a like. And if you're new, subscribe. I'm going to move on with some other cards like I normally do. So we'll do that. We'll do a daily affirmation to go with this reading right now. Let's get one of those. And feel free, if you feel the need, to comment this in the comments. If you don't really want to comment something, you can just comment the affirmation and claim it. I'm going to go with this card. I have a feeling it's that card because those ones fell out, and we'll just go with this one. With the Queen of Wands, I'm powerfully creative. Wow. Okay, so this card came out in one of my short videos just the other day. That's so interesting, and it's got it's got like a 46% like dislike ratio. But anyways, I'm powerfully creative. It's a beautiful card. All right, let's move on to the Egyptian Oracle. Let's grab a card from here. Becoming some of my favorites to use. The Egyptian Oracle, Starseeds, the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. I haven't been picking that one up lately. It's kind of sad. It's okay. Okay, we have Taweret, Genesis. So Genesis gives me like that metamorphosis, the beginning of something. Like it's big, you know, it's new, it's fresh, it's really just beautiful. So we have some other cards that did pop out here. We have Capri, Change. So Genesis, Change. We have Nut, Understanding. And we have Sekhmet, Justice. I really think that all of these things that you've had to go through in life are really coming to fruition of like being something that has really created you into this decent, wonderful human being, which is really insane to say, but I know that's the way. And I feel like this justice, this sense of transformation that's happening right now for whoever this is resonating with, it's beautiful. You are a beautiful person. I just want to say that. And you have done so much to get to this point, I imagine. And this is like the opportunity of the lifetime of dreams of basically that's what I'm getting from this reading is that this is like going with my other readings. I feel like a lot of my stuff's been like that. I've started noticing it. I've started noticing the numbers. Like every time I'll end one of my videos, right? I'll look up the number and it goes with the video. So like I'm really like coming into my own power of knowing as well over this time that I've been here. So thank you so much to everybody that's been supporting me and even helping me with like knowledge in their comments and really having profound realizations through all of it. But yeah, justice. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. There's a sense of justice that's happening and it's really happening for you. The universe is giving you justice. That's what I get from it. Let's go to Gaia. Gaia is always beautiful. Let's see what Gaia has to say today. And I've also noticed that I really like mixing these feminine cards in with the masculine cards. And Gaia is quite a feminine set. And I really like it. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual, emotional reconnection. Yeah, I get that there's been a little bit of distance lately because there's been a lot of energetic portals and things happening. Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. That one happens a lot. Like I know, like I get memories all the time. Whenever something happens and it's like, whoa, memories. I like sitting in them and then I just let them flow and then I move on. Sacred journey, life cycles, family and transformation. This one really gives me like breaking the cycle. You know, like almost like breaking your, not just your own cycle, but like your heritage, like your ancestral karmic cycle in a way. Like that's what I'm getting from that card. We get family, life cycles, and transformation. There has been a huge change. This is straight up one of the most powerful, profound readings that I've done for the fact that this is actually saying that there has been like a, you know, there's been such a transformation and a change that the karmic cycles and like the trauma cycles are being broken. So if you were to have a family now, those things wouldn't be there anymore. Well, you know, it's essentially what I get from this. And I'm all for that. I'm all for breaking this generational trauma cycles before you maybe have a family because it's really hard. Like, you know, I get to see it in the world. Goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. You're going to feel amazing. It's nearly been that 9 days. I'm really, really fixated on that because I was talking to my friend last night about it and he was like, oh, what was that reading about? Like 7 days ago, remember? And I looked at it and I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's really profound for me today. And we have eternal dance. Movement, wheel of life, and path of least resistance. So you got some go with the flow. Go with the flow. All right, so I think I should move on to starseeds. Yeah, we'll do like one starseed or whatever comes out. The void and you're not for everyone. Straight up. Okay, stop. Embrace winter, grace, great cosmic womb. Okay. It's hard to get that one on camera. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I love that. Alrighty. we'll move on to one Viking card and then one Amazon Angel Oracle. I do believe I was called to mix the cultural things together in a reading a few weeks ago and in a dream. So that's why we do that here on my channel, to let anyone know. I really actually respect and appreciate all of these cultures and the knowledge that it gives me. Today we have a brand new card and it is Soul. It's not Hell, it's Soul. And I used to play a game called Smite, and that's how I know these deities and gods and stuff, because they were all the characters in the game. So I know a little bit about them and their backstories. But Soul is like the light. Okay, let's see what it says in here. I'm so curious to see what it says. It's number 35. So, your sense of personal power will increase. Be confident, your situation will improve quickly. Do not procrastinate. Choose love over hate. Do not be distracted by gossip or mockery. These are lower forms of communication. Surround yourself with positive people. This goes with this reading. This really goes with this reading. All right, here's the poem, my favorite bit. Every cell of my being reaches up, like the face of a flower, turning towards your greatness. You are the source of all warmth, the catalyst to my change, the flow of love to all things, golden and beautiful. I feel filled with now. I am Soul. All right. Soul is both a goddess and the sun itself, so light. Soul and her brother, Mani, were born of the time Mundilferi, when the universe was being created. Soul was as golden and beautiful as her brother was silvery and light. At first, Soul was not sure of her role within the new world, but then the gods created times of darkness and the times of light, assigning Soul the day and Mani the night. Soul and Mani ride across the sky in horse-drawn chariots. Their steeds are named Avaka, Early Riser, and Alsilvor, Swift. Other cultures have imagined the sun as a deity riding across the sky on a chariot too. For instance, the ancient Greeks saw the sun as Helios and his horses. However, most sun deities are seen as male, which makes the female Soul unusual. Perhaps the Norse people saw the sun as particularly rare and beautiful, since their lands were dominated by cold, dark, and ice. Also, the sun was life-giving, as women are givers of life, so they associate the sun with the feminine. In some poems, Soul is said to be chased every day by two ravenous wolves, Skoll and Hadi. She manages to outrun them until Ragnarok. Well, that's so interesting because Ragnarok comes up a lot. When they finally catch and destroy her, this provides an alternative to the mythos of Soul being consumed by the great wolf Fenrir. Wow, this book's epic. Okay, well, I'll let you take what you get from that, because that's what I normally do. I think it's very powerful, these cards, these writings. I could never do it better. And I'm so grateful to learn what these people have said. We've got a card, it did pop out, and it is Dari, Diva of the Rainforest. This is a brand new card too. We're having a beautiful day. Number 20. A beautiful day with beautiful new cards that we get to look at. I will find the number real quick. And did I show you Soul? I'll show you Soul anyway. The one that I just read. I think I did. I'll do it again. She's so cool. It's such a cool picture. This one's so detailed, like Diva of the Rainforest. It's pretty epic. I love that. Gives me a vibe. Okay, Diva of the Rainforest. Love does not dominate. It cultivates. Geoth. I don't know who that is, but Goethe. That's who said that. Alrighty. It says, if you draw this card, Dari, the nurturing diva of the rainforest, has appeared to remind you that you are both the gardener and the garden of your life. A gardener's resplendent with symbolism and meaning since ancient times. In the Western spiritual tradition, a garden is an archetypal symbol of the soul, in a sense in the divine feminine principle. Study shows that just as for a garden to flourish, your life needs constant nurturing for the self to grow and thrive. Dadi also draws your awareness to the wisdom that for a garden to thrive and prosper, it needs to be in balance with the natural and divine laws of the earth. Just like a gardener tending her garden, there is no shortcuts to personal spiritual growth. Patience, kindness, and dedication are the qualities you need to tend your soul's purpose and higher aspirations. Gardens are the way to understand and appreciate nature and humanity's place in the order of things, and ultimately are an expression of self-nurturing and compassion. Thoughts for reflection. Human destiny is to live in harmony with nature and seek mastery of a spiritual life without exploitation or greed. For a garden to thrive and prosper, it needs to be in balance with the natural and divine laws of the earth. There are no shortcuts to personal spiritual growth. Patience, kindness, and dedication are the qualities you need to tend your soul's purpose and high aspirations. All right. That's epic. It's epically deep. I'm very interested. So I already kind of have that belief. I don't know if anyone's noticed here on YouTube. I haven't made it a habit to really like try to move forward with doing personal readings and things like that, and I'm still having trouble with all of it because I don't know what to do. I don't like being greedy, and I don't know where a line is between what's greed and what's just like a donation, or like not even a donation, just like a minimal amount that's not like seen as like I'm going to be greedy, because I really care about those things. Okay, so that's why I have like the t-shirts and things, and I was just like, I don't know, even the t-shirts annoy me. I'm going to be honest and transparent. With those, I put them down to like about $2 profit. So they normally sit on $10. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, I don't really mind. At the end of the day, if someone likes it, they like it. And I don't mind, making a huge profit on anything. So if I did personal readings for people, then it would be extremely cheap. I do have to say that I have purchased 2 domains. I'm going to link the shop to an actual domain, and I'm going to have oracletarotbenji.online, and that's where I'm going to be offering personal readings. So I'm still looking into all that stuff, and that's really brought this up for me. Like this here is that like it's really hard to find a balance for me between what's greedy and what's not, because obviously things are so expensive these days, but I'm offering something that isn't really, the only cost of this was obviously maybe the time that it took me to learn a lot of stuff and buying all the cards, but like that's not a big deal. So yeah, I'm still thinking about it. If anyone's got any suggestions, if you're from New Zealand, let me know what you think is a decent price that is just going to be like covering the cost of the reading and like a decent kind of time. So anyways, just in saying that, for future reference, if I do ever do personal readings and start offering them, they'll be very similar to this. You can choose the cards. It will be very, very chill, and I don't really want to do it the way other people do it, because I find that their systems are quite greedy, not calling anyone out, each to their own. But I'll be offering like self-development tarot and probably relationship tarot, and, just career, and probably not health. Health's probably the only one that I won't offer, because that's a touchy subject, and I don't think I should do that. Also, I have to clarify that when I do tarot and all that, it will be classed as entertainment, because in my country I have to do that. But each to their own, and they can take the readings however. Anyways, thanks for listening. If you did listen to this bit at the end, I really appreciate it, because I'm having a little bit of a tough time trying to sort it all out, but we'll get there. I've at least got the domains, and now I can work on like some sites and stuff and like some systems. But until then, I hope you have a great day, and I will actually post another reading today later on tonight. Ciao. See you for now. Bye-bye.